Bob Seger's Against the Wind uses one strumming pattern for the whole entire song. Here's the strumming pattern we're going to use for this whole song. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it for every measure. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and every measure gets that simple strumming pattern. Let's jump into the chords we're going to need and the structure of the song so we can play it. Hey, Brian here from the GuitarFactoryOC.com. So with that strumming pattern, we're only going to need 6 chords to do the entire song. The 6 chords to play are basically easy ones. There's a G, a C, a D, an A minor, an E minor, and there's a B minor, which if you're a beginner, that's a bar chord, might be a little tricky, but if you didn't know, there is a beginner simplified B minor you can use in the song until you get a little bit stronger on those hands. So the beginner B minor is ring finger on the 4th fret of the G, middle finger on the B string 3rd fret, and pointer finger on the high E of the 2nd fret. And you can strum the last 4 strings. And there is a more simplified B minor. It might not sound as full as the entire B minor bar chord, but that one will get you through the song. So let's get into the structure of it real quick. It only has 4 sections we're going to look at: the intro, the verses, pre-chorus, and chorus, and we'll put it all together. Okay, intro of the song, simply do 4 measures of the G with that strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down. 2, 3, 4. Now the verse starts. Okay, in the verse, the order of the chords kind of gets a little jumbled here and there, but I'm going to walk you right through it nice and easy. So let's start out the first part of the verse. We're going to do 2 measures of the G with that strumming pattern. 1, 2. Now let's do 2 measures of the B minor with that strumming pattern. We're going to only need 1 measure of the C, 1 measure of the G, 1 measure of the D, and wrap it up with 1 measure of the C again. Okay, that is part 1 of the verse. Now the second part of the verse, we're just going to repeat that same pattern, but watch the endings a little different. Okay, part 2 of that verse, G twice, just like we did. B minor twice. Or this one. We're going to do that 1 measure of the C again, same thing. 1 measure of the G, but we went to the D last time. We're going to go back to the C for 1 measure. Now bring that D out, but do it 2 measures. And it sets up that pre-chorus nicely. Okay, so that's your entire verse going through. Let me just do it all smooth with that. I'll even do the easy B minor. Here's that second part. Back to that C. Double D. All right, in our pre-chorus, we have some what we call split measures. And all that means is I'm putting 2 chords in a measure. So to simplify it, I'm not going to do that whole strumming pattern. All we're going to do for each of these chords in the split measure is just do 2 down strums, okay? So there's 2 chords in 4 beats. So all we're doing is 2 down strums for each of the chords. So first measure of the pre-chorus gets you 2 downs of the E minor, 2 downs of the D, and then bring it to the G for a full measure, so we bring back our strumming pattern. All right, we're gonna do that again, 2 downs of the E minor, and then there's 2 downs of the C this time, and then a full measure of that G again. See the pattern? Okay, now we're doing 2 downs of the E minor again, 2 downs of the D. Now here's where we get the setup for the big chorus. We're gonna do 2 full measures of the C. Again, and 1 measure, full measure of the D. And that's that's it for the pre-chorus. It's gonna head straight to the chorus. Let me put that all together for you so you can hear it flow with those split measures. And speaking of just 2 down strums, if you could head down to that like button and click that if you're enjoying my videos, I really appreciate your support. It helps a lot when you click that, guys. All right, so here's that full pre-chorus smooth out. Down, down for the E minor. And G. Down. Down to the D. 2 measures of C. And a D. And that gets you right to the next part, the chorus. All right, in that chorus, we're gonna keep on jamming. There's a couple more of those split measures buried in there. I'll show you right where they are. But the chorus starts out with the G chord, full measure, G. That B minor comes back, full measure. The C for a full measure. And back to the G. That's all the beginning of our chorus is. Now here's those split measures coming in. This time we're gonna start it with 2 downs of the C. And then we're doing 2 downs of the B minor, one we haven't used yet, 2 downs of the A minor, 2 downs of the C again, and then bring it home the same way you started the song with 4 measures of the G chord, just sitting there with that pattern. 2, 3, 4. All right, let me put that whole chorus together to smooth it out for you. And also, if you didn't know, if you head over to the GuitarFactoryOC.com, I put together a bunch of cool courses to make you a better guitar player overall. I even offer live one-on-one online lessons to people all over the world. So check out that link in the description below. A lot of cool things on there. Here's that whole chorus broken down for you. G, B minor, C, G. Split ones coming up, C, B minor, and back, 2. All right, so if you have made it this far, this is all the parts of the song. This is the intro, the verse, the pre-chorus, chorus. After this, the verse will come back around again, identical. A pre-chorus, identical. Chorus comes back around again. The solo comes in where they do this cool piano solo, and inside that, all you gotta use is the verse chords in that. Once you make it through that solo with the verse chords, hit me with a pre-chorus again, a chorus, and the way he takes it out is he just keeps repeating the C to G to kind of fade on out. So the ending, he just goes C, C, against the wind, and back to G. And then back to C to G the whole time. And back to G. This is how he gets out of the song. By the way, if switching chords is a little tricky for you or that bar chord's tricky for you, check out the videos right here to make you better at bar chords and